So the mental side of training, On Monday the 19th, I fish in an 11k run along the river just after work during sunset, and happened to run into the brother Corbin, which is always nice to kind of run to a familiar face and have a wee chat for a second. On to Tuesday, which was a busy day for me. I could only fit it in after dinner, so it was another dark, cold run. Tuesday night, been a long day at work, cooked dinner, cleaned up dinner, and out for a run. I'm tired, kind of cold, and I can't be bothered, but there's not going to be much rest on race day, so got to get the work done. Nothing too crazy, nothing glamorous. Wednesday, I again was very short for time, could only fit in a quick 8k after work before then having a quick 45-minute session at the gym with Millie, and then straight to dinner to say our final goodbyes to Joseph and Josh. So that was a sad and big day for me. Another run along the river, quick 8k, and then head to the gym for some legs. Come on. Thursday and Friday, I unfortunately had to take off. I got hit with a pretty bad flu. I was not feeling too flash. I decided that it was the smartest idea to not go for a run and actually try rest and recover as quickly as possible, so this flu wouldn't kind of have me out of training for a longer amount of time. Saturday afternoon, Millie and I went for a nice chill 6.2 kilometers, I believe. That's all I felt up for. On a Saturday afternoon run, I'm coming back from sickness. Millie's already had a gym session today, so a nice chill one on this kind of cool air afternoon. And Sunday, I was still trying to kick the final bit of the flu, so I went to floor 12 in the morning, just a 5.2k run, and then just rested and recovered for the rest of the weekend. It was unfortunately quite a short mileage week for me. I think it was in the about 42 k's, which is much lower than I'd like to be at this point, but I decided that really trying to heal and recover from this flu was the smartest idea, so it wouldn't kind of drag out and affect more of my training. Monday the 26th of May, after a low mileage week the previous week, I wanted to bounce back and have a strong week, so I challenged myself to go for my longest run of the year. So I went for a 21k half marathon after work, which was a great mental win. I was pretty chuffed with myself that it went as well as it did. I felt strong, and yeah, just glad to be back into some longer runs. Turnaround point. As I stand here having my nut bar at the halfway point of a 21k long run on a Monday, I just want to kind of go over what's been going through my head today. It might come as a bit of a red flag for some people, but this is going to be my first half marathon of this entire year, which is kind of scary, only being 6 weeks out from an ultra. But due to the injury, I didn't go for any long runs. I have obviously done some good consistency in training, but just no long runs. And I'm hoping to change that this week and the coming few weeks. Yes, mentally it has been tough to come back from the injury, and when I was starting off with 20-minute, 30-minute runs, and then kind of eventually getting back to what I'm used to, an hour 45, 2-hour runs, it's kind of a long time to be back on feet, and it's been a bit of a daunting thing to get back into, but I'm excited to get back into it. It hasn't been all excitement today though. I have been incredibly nervous and procrastinated this run, but I knew it had to be done, so I eventually did get out the door. And something else I'm reflecting on today, as it is the 26th of May, a year ago I would have been nearly finished my half marathon every day for a month. So this used to be my usual, coming out along the river out to this point and then turning around at this time of day as well. And if I can do that every single day last year, I can do it today for one. As I was talking about earlier, about procrastinating this run in the car after work, I really was like beginning to bargain with myself. Should I still short distance? Should I just do 14k, 10k even? But something that I really learnt from the month of last year, which is making them non-negotiable. So I'm out here 17k in, gonna finish it out strong, I'm gonna make myself proud, so come on. Alrighty, that is finally the first half marathon of the year. To be honest, I am stoked with that. I've been doing the consistency, been running nearly every single day, 70, 100k week, but it's time to get into those long runs to push myself when it gets boring and when the legs start to get tired on the same run, to just keep pushing through and see the run out. So I am secretly very happy with that. So let's go. Tuesday I won the mental battle in the morning and was able to get up and go for a morning run at 6:15 in the morning on this Tuesday. I really cannot be fucked going for this run, but it's either now or never, or 8:30 p.m. tonight, so got to get it in now. Probably just going to do a light 8 or 10k. Come on. It's a chilly one out here this morning. Very dark still, but just got to get the work done. Legs feel okay after yesterday's long run, but my body just does feel tired. But I think that's just from an early wake up, which I'm not too used to. But yeah, let's go. Just another 11 kilometers banked before work, and then Millie and I smashed out a really quick 35-minute leg session at the gym after work before we had to go off to my mum's birthday. Wednesday, I can't say the same. I unfortunately lost the mental battle in the morning and slept in. Find it still really hard to wake up on those cold mornings when I'm just so cozy in bed. So that's something I'm still trying to work on, and I'm having a little bit more success, but still find it incredibly challenging. But I did get in a nice upper body session with Millie in the evening, so still hit the gym and it was still an active day. It's Thursday after work, got a long run on the books, got to unfortunately play catch up from yesterday. Legs are still pretty tired and sore, especially my hamstrings from Tuesday's leg session, but got to knock this one out. It's going to get dark by the end of it, it's going to be quite cold by the end of it, but that's just how it goes, that's life. Not too excited to be honest, but got to get the work done, I guess. As I'm early into this run, I just want to go over where my headspace is at the moment. It's not in a great spot. I'm just got shit going on at work that's a bit stressful. It's just kind of weighing on my mind. But hoping this run kind of clears my mind and helps a bit. Got a fun big weekend ahead. Shout out to Will, got Will Stag do. That's going to be a wild time. But yeah, just not in the greatest headspace today. Something I'm really struggling with, both physically and mentally, is just lack of time in the day. I am finding myself incredibly busy, which I'm finding really mentally tough to just kind of keep soldiering through day by day. This whole week has just been back to back to back commitments, and by the time I get home, I'm just knackered. Kind of going back to Tuesday, that's the reason Millie and I could only get in a 35-minute gym session, because we had my mum's birthday. Happy birthday, Mum. But yeah, we had to rush off to that, so we can only squeeze in 35 minutes. And then same again on Wednesday, just big day at work, and then dinner, and then straight back into town for a gym session before getting home at like 9:30 and just crashing out again. I'm finding it really tough to just find some time for myself and just to kind of unwind and relax and recover. But it's not looking like it's going to slow down anytime soon, so I'm going to have to kind of figure out a way to get on top of some things. I'm finding it difficult to manage my time between social things, a healthy relationship, some me time, training, work, and all that jazz. I'm kind of just getting to the end of the day and just feeling wiped out and facing the following day really tough. So that's kind of why I skipped my Wednesday morning run. It's just because I know sleep is a massive part of training and recovering, and that's why I have been trying to get in some good sleep. But I probably could have gotten up and still had a decent amount of sleep on Wednesday and gone for that run in that morning. But I just couldn't bring myself to do it, to face a run in the morning, a big shift at work, and then a gym session in the evening. And so I just wanted a bit of me time and a bit of a sleep in on Wednesdays. Another thing that I kind of want to cover is my approach to Strava this training block. I know it's quite an immature perspective and take, but I find it quite healthy for myself to be almost fully private on Strava. I found in the past training blocks, especially for marathons, but also for ultras, that I get quite self-conscious about everyone seeing all my activities and having that external judgment of, am I doing enough? I would do certain sessions, certain kilometres, just because I knew it was going to be posted publicly, and I'd want people to think that I'm doing enough. It's a much healthier approach for myself, at least. I find that I'm just doing sessions that I think are right. I'm not worrying about what other people are thinking about my training, even if people don't give a shit, which I know is kind of ironic about making these YouTube videos, but I just find it a much healthier approach for myself. And just to add to that, I've also spent a lot less time on Strava and seeing what other people do. And I know it's quite silly, but I do compare myself to what others are doing, and that's just not healthy. It's not fair. So I find by spending a lot less time on Strava, I'm just focusing on myself, which I think is the right way to do it. Never listen. Sun's gone down, it's gotten dark, it's definitely getting colder, but we're 3k from finishing. Feeling alright, legs are tired and sore, but we're going to finish this out strong. Come on. Coming into Friday, I knew I had a big weekend ahead, going to Hamner for Will's stag do. So got up early and went for another 11 kilometres before work. 6:30 in the morning on Friday. Spent about 15 minutes debating whether I'm going for this run. It's bloody cold. Got a big day ahead, but it's the only time I can fit in a decent run, so I've got to get it done. Come on. Another 11 kilometres banked for the week, and again another mental win by doing it in the morning. Pretty happy with that. Gonna try keep that up and keep moving forward. Another big day ahead, but got the work done, so let's go, have fun. Arriving in Hamner on Friday night, Jimmy and I decided to go for a trail run first thing in the morning on Saturday. So we woke up at the crack of dawn and head out for a trail run at about 6 a.m. We went about 3/4, if I was to guess, up Mount Isabel to begin to watch the sun rise, which is an amazing view. It was insanely windy though, like some gale force winds. It was probably a little bit dangerous, but it was a hell of a time. Jimmy, what time is it? 3:30. Try 6 a.m. Saturday morning in Hamner before Will's stag do. Got a nice wee trail run in the dark. And then all that 5k, right? Yeah. Just stopped at the start of the trail to take our layer off. It isn't actually as cold as we thought, but fuck, it is windy. You can hear it like coming before it actually hits you, but the stars are real pretty, so yeah, tough start, but having fun. To a big rock through, amazing view. Oh, it's cold at the top though. Having fun, and now we've got a fucking boost park run to beat Will. You good? What do we say, Jimmy? Having fun? Oh fuck. Well. Oh fuck. That's supposed to be a trail. Go. POV cam, chasing Jimmy. Just at 7k. Hour 22. We're setting records out here, baby. Out from the trail now. Light now, no need for the headlamps, but now we've got to hustle. It's a park run to try beat Will. We've got 17 minutes. Oh, that's doable. He's free. park run had actually been cancelled due to the extreme winds. So what we devised instead is Adam drove us out into the back roads, 5k along a road, dropped us off, and thankfully we had the tailwind behind us, which was probably the most extreme tailwind I've ever experienced. It was like genuinely pushing us along. The idea for that 5k run with the boys was we'd give Will a bit of a head start, and if we were able to catch him, there were some forfeits involved for him. Drew, I believe, gave him a 2-minute head start. Floppy started with him, and Jimmy and I gave him a 4-minute head start. But man, 5Ks are hard. They suck. Nearly go time. Rip a gel. Oh, interesting. Alright, 5 minutes. Look at this boy. Oh, look at that.
Oh, mate, the wings are going to give me even more. 3, 2, 1. Adios.
What are we doing, Drew? What are we doing, Jimmy?
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6.
4 minutes.
5,
4 minutes behind.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Just hit 1k, 340k. Hot. Maybe started a little hot. We're chasing this fella. The man in the tutu. He's ours. Second K, 352. We just saw our first sighting of a tutu. We're coming for you, Will. Third K, 402. We're slowing down. I've lost Jimmy. This is hard. 5Ks aren't fun. We've just hit a big straight and I can see the 3 people ahead of me. Oh, I'm coming for them. I'm coming for that tutu. Still got 1.5k to go. I've got this. 4th K, 349. I picked it up a bit somehow. I am dying though. But I see Flock, then Will. They're not that far away. Come on. 250 to go, Will. 250. That's the tutu man taking over. Come on. Nearly there. Look how close it was between him and Jimmy. That's like 3 seconds. About 1907.
Oh, I did Jimmy, what were you? Oh, no.
I did 1928.
So you guys still fucking... Well, you're in like a 23 then or something.
23.17.
23.17.
4 minutes 41.
Oh, he fucking lied to you, fellas.
Yeah, he did. Case 3.
I can't sit down or else I'll get
Yeah,
cramped.
he ran 4.97.
I started my
Can I get checked in there?
I pressed start on my run and then it came up with like, you know how it come out like scheduled work.
Saturday then involved a lot more fun and a bit of debauchery, so I was in absolutely no state, way too hungover, really bad headache on Sunday, so wasn't able to get any runs in, which I then think put me at about 84k for the week, which is a little bit short of what I wanted to achieve, but having Will stag do on the weekend, I think it's still pretty good.